Hello, welcome back to another breaking news update. My name is Jimmy Boyd, and you were watching Boyd News. I want to thank you so much for tuning in today. So, we've got confirmation from Romania's foreign minister. This is her right here in the photo. Her name is Luminita Odubescu. She has come out and stated that drone debris has been found on Romanian territory. So, we now have confirmation that Russian drones have once again crashed on Romania. And this happened near the town of Plauru. I think it's a small settlement just on the border of Ukraine on the southeastern portion of Romania, just over the border from Ukraine. And literally, it's just bordered by a river. I think the name of the river is the Danube River. And this drone crashed just inside of Romanian territory. This does look like it was some sort of accident from the Russians, that there wasn't any deliberate targets inside of Romanian territory, but we've got video footage as well that was released on Romanian state media showing a fire that broke out from a drone that has crashed. And the Romanian foreign minister again has confirmed that debris has been found on their territory. So I want to talk some more about this today because we've now got this confirmation that these drones for sure have crashed into Romanian territory. And apparently, Russia launched at least 38 of these Shahed kamikaze drones at Ukraine overnight. And it looks like Ukraine had shot down at least 25 of them. And we have confirmation that for sure 3 of them have entered into Romanian territory. And we have confirmation as well of at least 1 that has crashed in their territory. Okay, so I want to talk some more about this today. I've got a few things to show you. I'll even show you guys the video footage from the initial attack when it happened. So this happened the night before, not last night, but I think it was on the 23rd, the night of the 23rd, going into the 24th. Okay, was when this attack happened. So we've got this report here on Politico that says Romania confirms Russian drones in its airspace. Ukraine's Air Force said 3 Russian Shahed kamikaze drones, crossed the border. And it says right here, Russia launched 38 Shahed kamikaze drones at Ukraine overnight, 3 of which strayed into Romania's airspace, Romanian and Ukrainian ministries have confirmed. Ukraine's air defense systems managed to shoot down 25 of the drones, the Ukrainian Air Force said in a statement on Thursday. 3 of the Shaheeds crossed the border with Romania, bordering Ukraine's Odessa region, which was heavily bombed overnight, the Air Force said. More heinous attacks have been perpetrated by Russia against Ukrainian civilian infrastructure, Romanian Foreign Minister Luminita Odubescu said on a post on X. Debris has been found on Romanian territory. We have informed and are coordinating with our allies on this matter. Romania strongly condemns these irresponsible actions. So she's coming out for right now and just condemning these actions, considering that these drones landed in NATO territory. Okay, this is big news. And at some point, NATO should respond to this, but the fact that they're calling this an accident, most likely they will not respond. They will not, invoke Article 5 and go after Russia. This probably won't start any kind of a war, but at what point does NATO stand up against this and say something other than just condemning these acts whenever this has happened multiple times, okay? Throughout this war, there's been drones landing inside of Romania. This is probably the 3rd time, I want to say. And then we've also had Poland. Their airspace has been violated by Russian missiles. There was even a time where a Ukrainian missile landed in their territory, unfortunately killing, I think, at least 2 people on a farm. This was supposedly a Ukrainian air defense missile that may have went off target, that was supposed to shoot down a Russian missile coming into their country and ended up landing inside of Poland. So as the Russian drones were attacking ports in the Odessa region, residents of the Romania's Tulcea area heard multiple blasts and were warned by authorities that fragments of drones might fall to the ground. Local media reported the authorities asked the public not to panic, saying the Russian drones were not specifically targeting Romania. 2 Finnish Air Force F-18 jets were dispatched from a Romanian airbase during the night to monitor the situation, Romania's defense ministry said in a statement on Thursday. Teams of the Ministry of National Defense are currently conducting investigations in the field to search for possible objects that fell in the national territory as a result of the attacks conducted in the Ukrainian port infrastructure over the last 2 nights, the statement said. After they attacked the previous night, the Romanian Intelligence Service and the Ministry of Internal Affairs found the remains of a Garan-type drone of Russian origin in the vicinity of Plauru in Tulcea. So for sure in Plauru, we talked about this yesterday. It's a small settlement right on the basically the coastline between a river that separates Ukraine and Romania. Okay, and that's where this took place at. Search will continue today to cover the entire area. We make it clear that all the locations identified as possible areas of incidents are outside the inhabited areas, not affecting the infrastructure element, the defense ministry said. So let's see what Romania plans to do here. We'll see if they respond to this or what they're going to do. Most likely, there will be nothing that will happen. They will just kind of come out, condemn this incident, and then kind of move on. But let me show you some things here on X. So first, we're gonna get into this from Luminita Odobescu. So she's the foreign minister of Romania. This was her actual post that she put on X. So we'll kind of just go over this real quick. More heinous attacks have been perpetrated by Russia against Ukrainian civilian infrastructure. Debris has been found on Romanian territory. We have informed and are coordinating with our allies on the matter. Romania strongly condemns these irresponsible actions. So just like what we read there on the article, this was her statement, and this came out just today on July 25th, 2024. So that's how we know for sure Russian drones have entered into Romanian airspace, and we have for sure one that has crashed in their territory. So we've got this video here too. I showed you guys this video yesterday when we talked about this event that happened. This from Rockefeller NAFO Raccoon. It says during last night's UAV attack against the port in Izmail, Odessa, 2 Russian drones crossed the border and exploded inside the village of Plauru in Romania. It's all part of Cuilo's plan to slowly creep up and normalize attacks into NATO territory without triggering Article 5. That's something to think about. I mean, is Russia doing this purposely? Are they trying to test NATO's resolve to see if they'll actually stand up to Article 5, or what's going on here? Because this is multiple times that this has happened throughout this war. This, again, is not the first time this has happened, even just to Romania. It's probably the second, if not third time of a Russian drone landing in their territory. So at what point does NATO actually invoke Article 5? At what point do they state that this was an actual attack on their territory other than just a blatant accident? So take a look at this video real quick and then we'll talk about it. So this is just one of 2 videos that were published on X to show that there was clearly a fire. Supposedly this was taken from Ukrainian territory. This video was shot, that is, and showing that there was a fire breaking out on Romanian territory just over the Danube River here, as you can see. So pretty crazy footage there that they were able to catch that. So I want to show you this as well from Mario Nafal. Romania finds crash site of Russian drone. The Shahid drone flew over 10 kilometers into Romania before striking the ground and exploding. It was one of a wave of drones targeting the Ukrainian port of Ismail on the border with Romania and is believed to have missed its target and accidentally hit Romania. There are no reports of any injuries from the explosion. So we've got this video here too that we're going to take a look at, and apparently it's going to show some of the damage inside of Romania after this attack took place. Take a look. So what's being reported with this video is that supposedly this was published on Romanian state media, showing that there was a fire that broke out here. This should be in the Plauru region of a small settlement right there on the near the water of Danube River, just on the other side of the border from Ukraine. Okay, this is supposedly where this took place at. And again, we've got a fire that broke out here from a drone. And you know, again, at what point does Romania respond to this? We'll have to see what they plan to do here. But again, most likely they will not do anything. They'll just kind of stand down and say, well, it was an accident, and probably just go ahead and write it off once again. And as far as we know, too, there wasn't any, there's no reports of injuries or anything like that, which is obviously a good sign. Because if there was any kinds of injuries or anything, then who knows? NATO might respond completely differently. But one last thing I want to show you here. This is a response from the U.S. State Department as well. A reporter is going to ask this gentleman regarding this attack and, what is Romania going to do about this? So it says here from Alex Rafoglu, says new State Department on late night's Russian drone attack on Ukraine near the border with Romania. Romania is conducting an investigation into this matter. We have full confidence in the investigation into the explosion near their border with Ukraine. So 50 seconds, take a look at their response.
Staying on topic, Russian drones reportedly fell on Romanian territory last night as they say they were attacking Odessa. Romania had to fly F-16s in response. How much do you know about it, and what's your response?
So my understanding is that the government of Romania is conducting an investigation into this matter. We have full confidence in that investigation into the explosion near their border with Ukraine, and we commend them for the professional and deliberate manner in which they are conducting it. We will continue to assess and share any new information as it becomes available to us.
So are you guys involved in the assessment process?
No, it's not an investigation being conducted by us. It's an investigation being conducted by Romanian authorities. Obviously, it's on their soil. If they asked us for any cooperation, of course, we would be willing to do that, but it's an investigation being carried out by them.
Thank you. Moving to...
Okay, so that's the response from the U.S. State Department, basically saying that Romania is just carrying out an investigation at the time. This was a report that came out just yesterday when we didn't really have all the details yet. We didn't even have full confirmation that the drones actually struck in the territory. It was kind of mixed, to be honest, because at the time, the Romanian military was still investigating. They were doing flyovers in that area, trying to locate where these drones may have crashed at. We now have confirmation from the Romanian foreign minister that the Shahed drones from Russia have indeed crashed in Romanian territory. So I just wanted to share this information and get this out there to you. I hope you got something out of this update. If you did, please smash that like button. Also, if you enjoy my content, please consider subscribing down below. Hit the notification bell. That way YouTube can notify you. And with that, I hope you all have a great day. Everybody take care and God bless. And we'll see you in the next one.